Let's go out to the garage for this powwow. I wouldn't let him play in the lightning, and I cut his hair. And he was not too happy about it. And I had somebody say, I don't know how I feel about this. Can he consent? And then somebody right underneath it tagged me and said, Miss Burley, why aren't you answering the question? So let's talk about it. I'm not scared to have hard conversations. And if you feel like you want to double down and call me out, I would just ask that you fix your attitude, because we can have a mature conversation about this. Can he consent? I don't know much about him. I don't know what he can and cannot do yet. And if the day comes that he can communicate whether he likes this or not, I'm going to be so fucking happy. Because if we're going to talk about consenting, I'm a human being, and just because my son has disabilities and he is who he is doesn't mean I'm any less of a person. Do I consent? Let's talk about that. When my son, who's 7 years old, has a diaper, a fecal matter, and while I'm changing it, he's laying down, I'm holding his feet like you would a newborn, and he's kicking, he's trying to hurt me, he's screaming. I'm trying to clean him while there's fecal matter on me and also protect myself. I don't consent to that. He's a grown boy. He has noticed that he has his private area that feels good, and he puts it on you. I don't consent to that. I mean, of course I redirect, no, that's for you only and stuff, but that happens to me. I'm a human being too. You get your opinion. You do. That's what this internet thing's all about. I'm not on here to win everybody's favor. That's, first of all, impossible. And second of all, not my mission. That is not my testimony to this test. Because let's make no mistake, he's gonna grow into an adult. And do I consent to be treated like that? Isn't that interesting? I think it's fascinating when we can talk like this and just have different perspectives. I hope that you're open to it just as much as I'm open to listening to you. This family is working together through love, through connection, through network and community. Like, we're surviving and now we're thriving. I don't know what I'm doing. There's parents in my position who rather take their own lives than continue down the path, because it is so challenging. Risk versus reward. I guess I'll save a life or save families, because my family's thriving. We're winning on love, immense love. And there are always going to be outsiders who don't like what you do. You don't have to be here. Is someone making you watch my content? Because they're not your friend if that's the case, okay? Because I'm his caretaker and his mother. And that also makes so many people mad. How could you call yourself a caretaker? Because I am. And I will be up until the day I can no longer care for him. And if you have the blessed life to not understand that, I love that for you. I always love too when people are saying, I'm just worried about him because he doesn't consent. No, you're not. You're not worried about him. You're really not. You just want to start some shit. If you were worried about him, you'd be advocating for accessibility to services. Have a profession where people come to my home and cut his hair. I don't have to. But you're so worried about him. And by the way, you don't have to be. He's rocking it. A little over 700,000 people all agree with me. He is thriving and he is happy, because you saw him vocalize a displeasure because I cut his hair and wouldn't let him play in a lightning storm. I just felt like he kind of came in hot with some attitude, so I apologize if that's not the case. But if it is, I hope I took your little limp dick and stuck it back up your ass a bit.